Hello everyone, this is Kate from CalFam, and I'm here today to do the first video in my series on this channel called Is It the Worst? This show will feature me discussing some of the worst anime that I've ever seen and trying to figure out which one is the worst. Whether it be because of the story, or the message, or the downright insanity, there's many reasons why an anime can be bad. Today's focus will be on Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-Chan. Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-Chan is a OVA series that tells the story of a 13-year-old junior high school student, Sakura, who, 20 years in the future, develops a technology that causes all women to stop physically aging after they reach the age of 12, in an attempt to create some sort of pedophile world. However, this act accidentally creates immortality amongst humans, thus offending God. Dokuro is a member of a secret order of assassins angels called Ruruti, and has been sent from the future to kill him. Believing that Sakura can be redeemed, Dokuro decides instead to keep Sakura so occupied and distracted that he can never develop the immortality technology. Due to Dokuro being impulsive and her superhuman strength, however, she frequently kills him with her gigantic spiked club, called Excalibur. On a moment's notice, she'll kill him, and then a few moments later, she will revive him with her angelic power, reciting her personal chant, "Pira-pira-pira-pi," which means absolutely nothing, and it's just gibberish, but it's just a habit that she has. Another girl that's in the show that tries to kill him, that's sent to actually kill him, and possibly even Dokuro. It's not really clear why she's there. Her name is Sabato, and she tries to use her feminine wiles and her electric baton to completely get rid of him, to kill him, per se, and also try to assassinate Dokuro in the process. First of all, this show is just downright creepy. The whole pedophile premise, where he's going to develop something to where a girl stop physically aging at the age of 12, is generally odd. And it's not really clear why he's going to do this. They never really discuss that at all. There's also another character in the show that's introduced in the second set of OVAs, that is Dokuro's sister. Now, her sister is supposedly 9 years old, but in typical anime style, she has a large chest, she's tall, and she's somewhat physically attractive for some undescribed reason. And that's something that really does bother me with this show, is the fact that it is the stereotypical anime show, whether it be through the absolute horrible poop jokes or the prepubescent girl that has a large chest. It is exactly what everyone thinks of when you say that you are an anime fan to them. They think that you are watching shows like this. Another main thing that did concern me with this show is, for some reason, Dokuro changes the class president into a monkey for really no discernible reason, and no one really seems to care or notice. That's the interesting thing. It's like, oh, yeah, he's a monkey now. He's always been a monkey now, apparently, because we don't care about our classmate that got turned into a monkey for some unexplained reason, which we have no idea why, because we don't know Dokuro's an angel. It just made no sense at all. The dub clearly had little effort put into it, despite somehow managing to sucker in some fairly good voice talent. And despite being the show being really creepy and done very poorly, they suckered in Wendy Lee as Dokuro and Johnny Young Bosch as Sakura. Seriously? Wendy Lee eventually went on to voice Haruhi Suzumiya in the much more popular show The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. And Johnny Young Bosch, I still can't believe he signed up for this. Johnny Young Bosch eventually went on to voice Lelouch v. Britannia in the Code Geass series and Makoto in the Free Irotobi Swim Club series. Both series that are widely popular and considered very good, but we will be getting to them, as well as Haruhi Suzumiya eventually. Despite the quality voice talent in this show, because Wendy Lee and Johnny Young Bosch are very, very good at what they do, the lines are delivered with little care. It's very clear that they do not care about this project whatsoever. And for the most part, it's very unenergized, with the no exception of Wendy Lee. She was able to make Dokuro sound like she was actually a genuinely happy, bubbly young girl, which did fit the character. And it's clear that she was somewhat trying and having fun with it while not really caring for the project. Overall, this show is downright horrible, to be honest. But is it the worst? Probably not. I'm sure there are far worse shows out there. The message of the show is kind of good, despite the whole pedophile thing and the 12-year-old and stop aging at 12. That was really concerning to me. But the idea of solving your problems through peacefully and trying to get things done in a different manner is something that is a good message to learn. But it really isn't that great when you consider the fact that, oh, we're trying to help someone that's going to eventually be a pedophile. Overall, I would have to give this show a 3 out of 10. It isn't downright horrible, but it is far from being the best. And because it is the first anime on this show, it does get the top spot on the list, which it kind of doesn't really deserve. I mean, it deserves a spot in the top 5, mind you, but probably not the worst. So it's overall would I suggest watching the show? Not out of interest. I mean, if it's something that you really want to see, then go ahead. Or if you're like me, I was just curious of why is this show talked about? Why is this show considered the worst? And now that I've seen it, I completely understand. But overall, I wouldn't give it a recommendation, and it still gets the 3 out of 10. Join me next time when I talk about Bakken Test Summon the Beast. And don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment with your suggestion on what I should watch. Thank you, and have a nice day.